fantastic viewers out there, and welcome once again to another exciting episode of House and Home. Thank you so much for your company. I'm your host, Teresa, and I'm so excited that you were able to join me in this. Now, we have an awesome lineup for you, but before we take a look at that, as you all know, Independence Day is fast approaching, and here are some of the highlights that we've captured, some of the provincial pre-independence celebrations, including provincial days, celebration, cultural shows, and as you can see, I am also dressed in my attire, and I am looking forward to showing you what our lineup is. But let's take a look at the highlights. And those were the highlights of the pre-independence celebrations, and I'm sure everyone is geared up for that. Now moving forward, here is our lineup. As usual, we start off the show with cooking, and this time Chef Donald, which is one of our local chefs, he whips up an independence delightful recipe, and I'm sure everyone, you don't want to miss that. Moving on, we have Shopping with Brian Bell as they showcase the independence specials, amazing products that are now available on the shelves. We also have haircare tips and more coming up for you. So here now is our cooking with Chef Donald. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, I'm Chef Donald from the Sanctuary Hotel. Today, as you can see, you may get lobster tail and stuff. So it's a whole lobster. Now this is all lobster, yeah. We got it all the way from East New Britain. Everything here at Sanctuary, especially our seafood, it's all local. So I got something here. Suppose you look stuff. Now so you like tasting some nice lobster. You plan need to come down to Sanctuary. So first things first. You may get lobster and stuff, where we play roasting little shell, yeah? So it's about 200 grams. So before you may put in low heat, you may need long marinating first. But first of all, you may put the pepper, pinch of salt. Not gonna plant it too much. Some herbs, so you may got basil here, moringa, chives, you name it. What got the herbs stuff inside? Garlic, ginger. And not forgetting 1 teaspoon of butter and some lemon juice. So now I'm going to put him low. Grill blue now. Grill blue I'm hot stretch so. Hopefully, I'm going to roast him up. A bit of oil. While lobster and stuff look grill, you may got all local vegetables playing me yet later. Like as earlier on, our sampler program go finish. Me been talk more or local produce blue me. We have the best markets in Papua New Guinea. Like all fresh produce blue me, they're all local. You know I need blue local store na buy more frozen vegetables where everything that we have is just at our markets. So by me just put in all vegetables blue me grill. Tomato, pumpkin, corn, tukoro banana, we got some onion. Now sweet potato. just turn them all. So here, one thing about lobster, you know can cook him go na go dry to masa. But just stop na mela. So that time you put it in mouse, and got juice blame stop, all flavor of the lobster straight there, and by you peel him, or by you taste him. One thing about like PNG too, Emosim, we have our like all seafood blooming stuff. So you make a fish, or lobster, or prawns and stuff. Huh? So you made it low. Promoting this all seafood bloom here. Rather than you may go all shops now, you may buy more frozen all fish now, or something where only kisim come on Narapla country. But suppose you start a house or some hinta sol. So you like him all meat blue or chicken or steak. So you like him by cook up. You just kiss him one blood dish or some. You just place him on top of the grill. So that is like heat them, he come on top and hardly escape. So heat them, stop inside the solo. It's like dish here where you place him on top low. Haus blue. Okay, kai blame I'm ready now, Sam. Okay. Now I'm going to start plating now. So here you look at Sam, you make a plate blame banana leaf on top. So I'm just representing my culture blame here. So time all foreigners come. All by looking at Sam plating blame me unique. So you may just represent him when I'm up you may come along. Okay, here now you make a lobster shell. First of all, you may just put them all. Nice flour veggies, bloomy. Pumpkin. Onion lap. Tomato. Okay, so here you can look at myself. You make it like grilled lobster blame. You may put him on top of a lobster shell. Then you just come up with one good presentation. So you may get all local vegetables blame here. Na all East New Britain lobster. Want them herbs, na butter, want the garlic, na ginger. Here too, just add him some pumpkin bun. Moringa bun can on top. Okay, here we are done. Our lobster and our local vegetables on a plate. Thank you. See you guys next time.
And there you have it. That was Chef Donald, one of our local chefs, whipping up an independence recipe, a delightful recipe that you can add on to your favorite list of recipes and enjoy with family and friends. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got Shopping with Brian Bell coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Moving forward, we have for you Shopping with Brian Bell, and they get to showcase some of their amazing products that are now available on the shelves. And tell you what, we have Independence specials as well. So here now is Leon on Shopping with Brian Bell. Enjoy, everyone.
Hey, hey, Mr. B.
Welcome to another Shopping with Brian Bell, the segment that gives you some great insight into products and promotions you can find here at Brian Bell. Now we're at a different location, Brian Bell Vision City, one of our other shops that you can get to and experience great shopping. Now Independence Day is just around the corner. Are you ready for it? If not, then you need to come and shop here at Brian Bell because we have some great products that can assist you. In this segment, I'm going to show you some of these products, which are our air mattresses and some of the slow cookers that we have available, plus some water containers. So without further delay, let's go and see how these products can assist you with your festivities coming up to celebrate our 44th independence.
Independence Day, a time spent with family and friends to celebrate Papua New Guinea becoming a nation of its own. There are many things that you can do during this time, from family gatherings with kaikais like Mumu or Aigir, or attending gatherings and sing-sings to enjoy the vibrant colors on display. Either way, you can enjoy it with Brian Bell.
Now, as we all know, Independence Day comes with a long weekend, or the Independence Long Weekend. Surely you'll have friends and family that are visiting and they can crash on the couch or on the floor, but the best way, in my opinion, is to get one of these air mattresses. This is perfect. You can inflate it, chuck it on the floor, and it's a comfortable place for them to sleep on. And they can be well rested and relaxed, ready to enjoy the festivities with you and your family.
There are a range of sizes that you can choose from with single, double and queen size. And among the many benefits of having these air mattresses, like custom firmness, it can assist with back pain, it's odor-free and durability. The one that stands out is portability. This is great as you can pack it and stow it away easily, and also this is a great addition to your travels. So if you're heading out for camping with your friends and family over the Independence break, or even heading home to the village, this is a great travel companion.
Now the next lot of products that I want to bring to your attention are the beverage jugs, or as they're more affectionately known, the water coolers that we have available here in Brian Bell. Now these are a great addition to any festivity around this time of the year or Independence Day in Papua New Guinea. Because why? Well, simple. It's one of those things that you can carry around that helps you stay hydrated. Now we have a range of different sizes and styles that could suit you. And these coolers are perfect, as I said, in our condition because it can help you stay hydrated.
Now if you're hosting an Independence Day kaikai or party, consider our large 40-litre and 20-litre beverage jugs. These products are self-explanatory. Add some ice, water and your cordial mix and you have a cool beverage to share. Or even if you need something smaller, then check out our range of water coolers, drink bottles and flasks. These are portable and will fit well into your bag, and the best part is it can help keep you hydrated so you can enjoy all the festivities.
Now another great product that can help you with your time efficiency this Independence Day is this Haus slow cooker. It's a great product that can assist you this time of the year, Independence Day, because during this time you have lots of things to get around to. Your children's school gatherings where they have their little sing-sings and celebrations, also your family gatherings, your church gatherings, or even your social club gatherings. Now all this can draw away from you and take up all your time, not leaving you much time to prepare a home-cooked meal for you and your family. Well, with this house cooker, you can simply chuck everything into the pot, turn it on, go away, do whatever you have to do, and come back to a nice home-cooked meal.
All you have to do is combine everything into the one big 6-litre pot, turn the device on, and let it cook throughout the day. While you're attending your key meetings, your meal will be slow cooked and ready for you to consume when you get home. You don't have to worry about stirring or tending to prepare this dish. All your food will be cooked, and the best part is, because it's slow cooked, you can rest assured that your food will be tender and ready for you to consume.
Well, that's all the time we have in this segment of Shopping with Brian Bell. I know you've seen there's some great products available, and here's a quick recap of what we just saw. Firstly, we saw our air mattresses, or the range of air mattresses that we have available, which are portable and great for you to use for your friends and family that come to visit this Independence long weekend. Also, we saw the range of water coolers and drink bottles that can help you stay hydrated. And lastly, we saw the Haus slow cooker, a great tool to use to prep all your meals while you
go ahead and do other things on those busy days like the Independence festivities or getting to teach your children's schools to watch their cultural shows and cultural events. So if you want these things, come on into any Brian Bell, check it out, pick one up, and always remember, quality products, great services, and great value. That's Brian Bell. Until next time, goodbye, God bless, and safe Independence celebrations.
Hey, Mr. B. Right on, Mr. B.
And that was Leon on Shopping with Brian Bell, showcasing some of Brian Bell's independent specials. If you'd like to drop by, please do so. You don't want to miss out on the specials and the items that are now available on the shelves. And if you still need help, they have a Facebook page that you can also resort to. Now we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we have more coming up for you. I'll see you all on the other side. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I hope you all are enjoying your night so far. Now, moving forward, we have for you another color story, and we're so excited to bring to you this one. And yes, Color Story is all about bringing to you stories, inspiring stories of individuals who make a living out of their skills and their talents, and they have a beautiful story to tell. And here now is our special Color Story for this week.
My name is Nini. I'm originally from Manus. My husband is Jeff. He's from Gulf. We live in Queensland, in Australia. However, our Off-Eye Arts was something we started in 2012. We lived in a small PNG community, and every year we celebrate independence together. And in 2012, I wanted to buy something, but I didn't like the typical flag setup. I wanted something that's typically PNG, a design that stands out. So we thought we'd derive the colors and work with the colors and come up with something. And we did it, and then we probably made 10 shirts, and we sold to the little family community that we had there. So it kind of prompted us to see, oh, okay, we could tap into this, because Jeff, though he's a mining engineer, he likes to do drawing and stuff at his own time. It's a stress buster for him. And yeah, we tried the following year something different, and we sold out in the little community we had. So we thought, oh, we could use this. So turning our passion into something that we could benefit from and make a little income on the side. But we have always loved to come back home to Papua New Guinea. So Off-Eye Arts, we want typical PNG designs, because we look in the shops and we've seen there is some sort of a designs, but mainly it's Melanesian, other Pacific islands, and we wanted something typical Papua New Guinea. So because Jeff is from Gulf, they like the crocodile as one of their icon on their flags, and it's known because they have big rivers. So as Gulf people say, they call it Isapea, which is crocodile, and that's why we have the croc tail across our shirts, our current year shirts, because every year we do different designs. And we started off with the shirts first. Well, this is the current design, and when I say the croc tail, it's just like this on our shorts. So we started with the shirts, and then we tried some leggings for women, especially for women who are athletic, netball and stuff, because it's a material that's good for sweat retention. So that's why it's stretchy, and sport people will know about it. And then we moved on into shorts and stuff. We've got hoodies coming up. So we try to tap into the clothing that the new generation likes. So we're hoping to tap into that industry, and hopefully we can get some more new customers on board, the young ones especially. The name Off-Eye Arts, we were looking for a name that we can connect with, and my husband's middle name is Off-Eye, which comes from Gulf. We work with that because we want a typical Papua New Guinea name that goes along with the kind of designs that we do. So that's where we got Off-Eye Arts from. In 2012, when we didn't have any designs, it was just this. It was just playing with colors. That's what we had. So it was basic. We didn't think it would sell, but the small community we lived in were happy with just wearing PNG colors. So we sold 15 shirts in 2012. And that was to the Australian Papua New Guinea families that live in a little town in Australia. And we realized that, okay, we could do something, but maybe we just step up a bit. Our inspiration is that mainly he's passionate about the designs, and we want to see a different kind of style come out in the Papua New Guinea market. We also want the genuine quality of clothing, the fabric choices. Our shirts are not cheap. We sell them at 100 kina for the polo shirts and 80 kina for the singlets, but it is not cheap producing it either. So we go to the supplier, we ask them for the kind of fabric that we want, and we specifically ask for the genuine strong fabric that has 10-year plus of warranty. And it's inspired us to push quality stuff into Papua New Guinea market, and that's why we set it at. But our design, we wanted it to be uniquely, typically Papua New Guinean designs, and it's inspired us for that. And also the fact that it's going to produce some income for us on the side, that's also inspired us because we have kids too. We are trying to get into the line of the younger generation now, the type of clothes they're wearing. Our younger generation are exposed into what the market is like out there in the world. They've traveled, they've seen what's out there, and they probably want to wear that kind of thing. So to have it produced and made available here, it'll be good for them. Like the next line of designs that we're going to push out would be the hoodies, and we know that the kids are into it now, but we can't make the typical winter hoodies because it's not good for the condition in Papua New Guinea. So we are reconditioning the type of material that we use for certain things and making it match the weather and stuff like that. So hopefully we can target the younger generation and also older people like us. So far the biggest accomplishment is because our shirts are not cheap, we thought we wouldn't sell out. There's people still inboxing us, asking us for shirts, but we've sold out, like we pushed out close to 400 shirts, and they've sold out in 2 weeks. And I am equally, I'm blown away. I'm really impressed, but it makes me realize that Papua New Guinea is ready for genuine quality stuff, and that's the line that we're heading down. That's the road we're going. We want quality stuff for Papua New Guinea, and we can see that people are receptive to it, the idea of having quality stuff, and that's really good. That pushes us. It encourages us to keep going in what we're doing. Initially, we thought we wouldn't sell that much, and we are really surprised. And we said thank you to our Papua New Guinea customers. Thank you very much. My favorite moment is selling the Manu shirts. Like we sold 55 shirts in 2 days, and that's my most favorite moment. Like I could put one on my husband and say, would the Gulf people buy 55 shirts in 2 days too? I tease my husband like that, but it's okay. That's my most favorite moment because we targeted the Manu's Day celebrations, because it being the 40th anniversary for Manu's provincial government, we knew they were celebrating big. So that 1 week, we thought we will have enough supplies for the 1 week, but we sold out in 2 days. So that was a good, happy moment for us. And they're still asking for it, so Manus people, wait, we're coming. We'll bring out stuff, ready money and stuff. When we were hesitating about pricing, because we knew when we decided on 100 kina, we thought people might not want to buy it because it's a bit expensive. And then we had a friend say, look, there will be someone who has an eye for quality that will buy it. And that someone will just wear it and someone will ask them, and then they'll come for it. So I turned to my husband and I said, I think the best thing is we must know our worth. We must know what we are worth. You work hard, those design, it takes you weeks to come up with it. And you lose sleep over it and you come up with it. So you know your worth, we know our worth. We know how much we pay the supplier for supplying that fabric to us, for going that style. So let's stick with our worth. And our friends, our PNG friends who live with us in the same town have always stuck by us, and they will purchase. Whatever price we put on it, they will purchase. So they support us. Our support comes from within our family and our friends mainly. So if you know your worth, stick with it. You know your price, you know the sleep you lose, you know the sacrifices you go through. And if you want to sell your shirt for a certain price, stick with it, because that's how much hard work you've put into it. In the future, we hope that we can inspire younger artists that want to do the kind of work like ours that we do. We don't know if it grows, it'll be good. We can get into the stage where we can probably employ 1 or 2 people to help Jeff design, because we know in the back of our mind we're not getting any younger. And it'd be good to have people who are as passionate about PNG artwork as Jeff is. And maybe they can sideline with him and learn something, and he can impart some knowledge onto them. If we can expand, it'll be very good, but we don't have the income to expand straight away. So apart from just doing some street sales, we're also trying to get some corporate clients on board. With corporate, we do custom design, getting their logos, putting it onto shed, using their corporate colors, and trying to put on some PNG taste onto their sheds. So we work with what they want, but we suggest what we can do for them too. So we send work back and forth until they're happy with it. So hopefully if we can get 1 or 2 more people to come on board and help us, it'll be good, but we can't do, at the current rate we're going, we can't do yet. We're still slowly expanding, and we're just working out from home at the moment, out of our suitcase. Jeff just does design on his laptop, and we push out what we can afford to push out one at a time, just making marginal profit enough for us to keep pushing new stuff out. And that's how we're operating at the moment. But we hope, hopefully 5 years' time, if we can get somebody else on board and provide an employment for someone else, maybe not on a full-time basis, but part-time, casual maybe, then that way we can invest into the economy as well. All right, for Papua New Guinea people who are interested to order from us, and we are on Facebook mainly because we found out that social media is the best way to advertise. So if you hit OFI Arts in one word, OFAEARTS, OFI Arts, find us on Facebook, like our page, follow our page. A lot of people just like, they don't follow, and they miss out on announcements. So like and follow our page, inbox us. We are always responding. We have a good rate of responding. Talk to us. On our page, you'll find our email address, which is ofiarts@gmail.com. We have our phone numbers. For Australian customers, we have our mobile numbers on there, an Australian mobile, and also we have PNG contacts. So our agents in PNG will talk to you. We have them also on our page. The phone numbers are there on our page. We mainly advertise on Facebook because that's the biggest social media platform that you all know. So it's easy. Any generation, young people, older people, everyone goes on Facebook now and again. So that's the best way. If you want to share with someone, just share our page, share our link if you must, but feel free to talk to us. Ask us any question. No question is silly. Ask us. We'll come back to you straight away. So that's it. And thank you to EMTV crew for having us.
And that was our color story for this week. Very inspiring. Thank you so much for that. Now, if you'd like to own a PNG designed t-shirt, these guys are awesome. They can help you out with that. And if you can't get in touch with them, visit our Facebook page, House and Home, give us a call or send us an email, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Now, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we've got more coming up. Stay watching. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I hope you all are enjoying so far. And if you've just tuned in, you're watching House and Home. And if you hadn't known, this is the 32nd episode, and we're so delighted to have your company. Now, moving forward, we have for you some brilliant DIYs, and that is hair care tips and ideas using Palmolive products. Now, here is Billie Jean to show us how you can take care of your hair.
Our hair is the crowning glory of our looks, both literally and figuratively. Long, gorgeous, and healthy tresses are every girl's dream, but most of us end up hating our dull and lifeless hair. Owing to our hectic modern lifestyle, which includes everyday stress and pollution, long hair can be difficult to achieve.
Maintaining long and lustrous hair is not a one-day task. It requires proper and dedicated hair care regimen that is easy to follow. If you are dreaming of long locks like mine, I'm kidding, like Rapunzel's, here's some few steps you might want to follow.
Tip number 1. Give yourself a head massage regularly. Massage is one of the simplest and most soothing hair care tips. It improves blood circulation and stimulates blood flow to the entire body. Tip number 2. Skip the daily shampoo. Shampooing your hair twice or thrice a week allows the natural oils to penetrate your hair, thereby allowing it to hydrate and repair itself. The purpose of shampoo is to wash away dirt and product buildup, but applying it daily can make your hair dry, frizzy, and brittle and lead to breakage. Tip number 3. Be gentle while washing your hair. You must be gentle while shampooing. Just lather up the scalp and simply let the suds slide down the strands. Your hair becomes soft while it is wet, and rubbing the shampoo harshly on soft hair can lead to breakage. Using the right shampoo is a must. Always pick the one that suits your hair needs based on your hair type. It should be mild to avoid ripping off natural oils from hair. Tip number 4. Use conditioner every time you shampoo. Conditioning is the key factor in maintaining good hair. It locks the moisture in the shaft, prevents dryness, and provides protection from dirt and pollution, and to a certain extent from the sun as well. It also helps replace the lipids and proteins inside the hair shaft and seals the cuticles to prevent further damage. We know finding the right shampoo and conditioner is a big task. Brands are also misleading at times. If you don't want a dry coarse hair, why not try this shampoo and conditioner from Palmolive Naturals, which is enriched with cocoa cream and pure milk protein.
So you may be thinking, why Palmolive Naturals?
It is less prone to breakage and split ends, and hydrates, soothes, and calms cuticles. Tip number 5. Dry your hair gently. Drying your hair roughly using a towel increases the chances of breakage. Choose a gentle towel or an old t-shirt. Pat your hair dry using it, and then let it air dry for some time. Tip number 6. Avoid brushing wet hair. Wet hair tends to stretch more and break easily as compared to dry hair. So avoid brushing while your hair is still wet. If you wish to detangle it, use your fingers and gently work through the tangles. Tip number 7. Volumize. Using right products can add volume to your hair. Make sure you use products that are formulated especially for this purpose. Regular use over time, you will see a good change in your hair strength and quality. Tip number 8. Avoid tight ponytails. Ponytails and similar hairdos look awesome, but tight hairstyles cause stress on the roots and the friction leads to breakage. Try different and loose hairstyles.
Palmolive Naturals for naturally beautiful hair.
And that was Billie Jean bringing to us some awesome tips and ideas. Now, if you want your hair to look gorgeous and amazing, try out these simple tips in the comfort of your home. Anyways, we'll go for a quick breather. When we come back, we've got more coming up on the other side. Stay with me. Hand sewing can be one of the shortcut guides to completing or patching up a torn neckline or anything that you'd like to fix. Now, for this week, we have Quick Stitch coming up, and I am so excited to show you what I have prepared for this week. Here it is. Hey there everyone, and welcome to another edition of Quick Stitch. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be showing you how to make a beautiful storage bag. This can also be a wonderful gift bag. As you all know, Independence Day, Papua New Guinea's Independence Day is fast approaching, and you might want to use this to put some gifts and present that to your loved ones or your friends, your parents, and the list goes on. Now here are the props that you will need to make this project. For sewing props, we have the outside part of the bag, the lining. This is the interfacing. We also have the handle, a pair of scissors, some pins, and an ironer. Step 1, joining the interfacing and the lining. As you can see, I have all the pieces together. You want to start off by removing the lining and concentrating on the interfacing and the main fabric. Make sure to pin the pieces together. Now fold in half and cut out a piece of the interfacing like so. Once you've done that, spread out both the fabric and the interfacing. Then remove the pins and get ready to use your iron. Place another piece of cloth onto the flat surface if you happen to not have an ironing board next to you, or just to make things easier for you to do everything in one place. Place your fabric with the wrong side facing up and add your interfacing. Now use your iron to press both items, making sure that the main fabric and the interfacing is stuck onto the main fabric. The purpose of the interfacing onto any piece of fabric is to keep it steady and to give some thickness as well. Step 2, creating a box pouch. Take your main fabric and fold in half and use your pins to pin the sides. What you do next is to run a straight stitch on both sides of the pouch. So you're just going to start and finish off with a back stitch. And then stitch the openings on both sides. Now take your scissors and cut out the excess fabric like so. There you go. Both sides stitched and pouch is done using the main fabric. Step 3, create lining. The process of creating the lining is just the same as how the box pouch was done. So now we have the lining and the outside part of the bag set. Step 4, handles. For the handles, fold in from both sides and make another fold and you're ready to sew. So for this project, we only have one handle. once you're done on this side running the straight stitch, you're going to have to run another straight stitch on this side. Step 5. Create your storage bag. With your main steady box pouch, add the handle and then the lining using your pins to have them in place. Make sure the lining is turned right side out. Sew all the way around and don't forget to leave an opening. Now the next step is to flip the bags right side out. See where the lining is? Now run a top stitch all around to close the opening. And this is how your storage bag should look like. And that's all we have for you on this edition. Keep watching House and Home for more sewing DIYs. Goodbye. And that was Quick Stitch. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Take your sewing skills to another level in the comfort of your home. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we wrap up the show with fashion and beauty coming up next.
And welcome to Fashion and Beauty. I'm Billy. Now, in the previous episode, I have shown you how to do styles with scarves to keep yourself warm. Now, for this bit, I will be showing you, sharing with you some head wrap styles that I know you may have your own, but I hope this will add to your list as well. So let's get right into it. Style number 1 is pretty basic. I guess everyone knows. But if you don't know, then this is your chance. So just put it over your head like this. And just take the end and do a knot.
Pull back the excess scarf from your forehead. Make sure to fix the scarf and also make sure the knot is tight enough not to slip off. Then take one scarf over your head. Twist and roll it into a bun and tuck the end under the scarf like so. And that's it.
Style number 2. It's very simple as well. So it's something like this. You take both to one side. Twist.
Twist right to the end.
And then just go around your hand like this.
Then tuck the end under the scarf.
So for style number 3, I would need to change my hairstyle, so I did a bun to the front. So this is my style number 3. It's also one of my favorites.
Put your scarf over your head and pull all the excess out to the front, making sure you've covered all the parts of your head, and follow like so.
And then with the end, just tuck it into under a twist. And there you have your style number 3. And now style number 4. Style number 4 is also one of my favorites, and they're also pretty to do. Tie it, and then just do like a bow or any kind of style that you want. This is one of the old school one. This is style number 4. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it and will try them out if you haven't already. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time for more fashion and beauty tips and ideas. Bye.
That was Fashion and Beauty with Billie Jean, bringing to you different styles of head wraps. And that brings us to the end of our show. Thank you so much for your company. Just as much as I've enjoyed yours, I hope you did mine too. And if you'd like to watch this episode again, please visit EMTV Online, visit our Facebook page, like it, share it, comment. Let us know what you think and what you'd like to see more of in the coming episodes. And on behalf of the entire House and Home team, happy independence. Take good care out there.